Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Nigeria indeed is in a tense situation. There seems to be so much pressure coming from every angle. But right now, so much is happening in Southeast. Some weeks back, it was Southwest, but right now it is Southeast, and the attention is actually heavily on that region. A lot of reactions is taking on over what has happened some hours ago. In fact, 2 a.m. as at Easter Monday, which is today, events took place. A whole lot of things, reactions are coming up, which we are going to discover in a moment. Nnamdi Kanu have spoken concerning the matter. Deji Adeyanju have spoken. Human rights activists have spoken. Even the Nigerian renowned comedian has also spoken concerning the same matter. If eventually Nigeria survives this situation, then I then know that Nigeria is truly going to be one united Nigeria. But I don't know if 2023 is looking impossible. But right now, things are going haywire. But before we go to the newspaper to find out what it is that happened in Imo State over the prison in particular that generated so much reactions, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, there have been sounds of heavy bullets and bomb around Okigwe Road, where Owerri prison is located. A worried resident said in a distress message, it is feared that it could be a prison break. It's actually a prison break. The source said, adding that we have been awake since 2 a.m. in the morning. It was gathered that assailants invaded the community early on Monday and were bombing facilities and shooting sporadically. It was unclear if the attack is connected with the ongoing unrest in some parts of Southeast. But right now, Nnamdi Kanu have reacted very quickly to this matter. We're going to look through what Nnamdi Kanu has said, what Deji Adeyanju said, and what the human rights activist said, and also what the comedian said. Hold on, please. Well, Nnamdi Kanu reacted in one of his verified social media page. He said, "No one deserves to be in prison in Nigeria. If Mighty Allah's terror herdsmen and Boko Haram cannot be arrested, and they can actually be freed and rehabilitated, then no one deserves to be in prison in Nigeria." That's a strong statement, meaning that if the likes of Fulani herdsmen Fulani bandits can be rehabilitated and given amnesty and also given a well-paid job and with all form of security, the same thing goes to the Boko boys. Then why should the normal Nigerian who have not even done half of what they have done, why should they be in prison? I guess, so to speak, I guess it's justifying what must have taken place this morning. But very quickly, let's hear what Bakassi has said concerning the medical trip that the presidency has done. He said all Buhari does is to incur more debt for Nigeria. Now, he said with his incessant traveling, the same money they squander in putting together his medical trip to other countries should be used to set up fully equipped hospitals in this country. There's no equipment that a hospital needs that Nigerian government cannot buy. That is the same government that wants to build railway to Niger Republic and refinery of $1.5 billion. I think it's high time we as individuals in this country wake up, he said. Nigerians are beginning to react. This one is talking about the medical tourism that we keep hearing every day, as if Nigeria, if we decide to improve on our medical facilities, it's going to be a taboo. If the gods of the land will rise up against the fact that we want a better hospital facility in this country. I don't understand. But let's quickly continue with what Deji Adeyanju said concerning what took place this morning. Well, according to Deji Adeyanju, the human rights activist, he said something terrible is happening in the Southeast. If care is not taken, it will be worse than Boko Haram. We need a new president urgently who will not divide the country along tribal and ethnic lines. He's directing this thing not just to Nigerians but also to the Senate. The way Nigeria is going, the way this country is going, if something firm is not done, honestly, maybe we'll carry Nigeria on our head. Because the truth be told, how can the likes of Shegume, be going up and down, telling anybody who cares to listen that Fulani bandits should be given amnesty. That the reason why they're doing what they're doing is because they have been marginalized. For that reason, they are in the right. That's in is their right to kidnap. Okay, technically speaking, because we are putting the permutations here. If you are saying you are justifying the reason why they are kidnapping and collecting ransom and why they're doing what they're doing, you're saying then that criminality is legality, and for that reason they should be given amnesty, and for that reason they should also be considered and given full citizen rights over criminality. And yet Nigerians out there who are in IDP camp are ignored. They're not even given facilities in the IDP camp who were displaced by their activities. Some of them have lost their parents, some of them have lost their children. The IDP camp, though they're indigenous to the country, but yet they're forgotten. But those who cause this mayhem are celebrated, or rather brought to limelight to be celebrated or to be considered. They should pamper them for doing wrong. And you now think, now look at what Nnamdi Kanu is saying. That if this kind of persons are to be given amnesty, to be considered, and to be rehabilitated, and probably given a job, educated, enlightened, exposed, and that they should be pleaded with for what they have done, then what is Nigerian prison? Why is Nigerian prison filled up? Those guys in prison now that is anarchy loading. Now, if for whatever reasons they were found in prison and they have been judged and sentenced to whatever, and they were sentenced to prison and they're in prison and they're not being released, criminals are released into the society. It is the common man that will pay this price, though. Just as what is happening with Fulani Herdsmen. I've never heard them kidnap politicians and ask for ransom. It is the common man, the common businessman on the street, the common man like you and I are they're going to be, God forbid, the worst hit. Because the truth of the matter is, those politicians we're talking about here, they all move with so much security. They have them complete in their convoy. It is me and you that uses the Holy Spirit as our only guide. Because if the security people say, do you have the money to pay them? And then the question now is, for it to get better, all hands should be on deck. This is the best time now. I expect that this is the best time that the Senate should begin to look into this. Forget propaganda. This is not the time to begin to talk about politics or party lines. This is partisan politics. This is ruling party. This is opposition party. No, this is lives. Lives are concerned here. And now, what is happening in Imo State? They keep shouting unknown gunmen. We don't even know who they are. We don't know if they are the Fulani. We don't even know who they are really. And if we continue in this light, Nigeria is bit by bit we are having situations in our hands. Well, that's what we'll wrap it up. What's your take on the reaction of Deji Adeyanju, the reaction of Bakassi, the reaction of Nnamdi Kanu, and the fact that Nigeria is in their situation?